It's all about him, at least for supporters of Syria's President Assad at the gates of the UN in Geneva. We will sacrifice ourselves to keep you in power, they chant. But throughout 8 days of talks, the opposition delegation has been equally determined. There can be no peace in Syria under the man they call a brutal dictator. After the talks, the man in the middle, UN mediator Lakhdar Brahimi, said at least the warring sides had listened to each other.
For all the Syrians trapped in this terrible war, our work here will seem far too low. I understand that, and they are right. But we are trying to overcome the very difficult issues that have led to this war and made it worse almost by the day. And this, unfortunately, takes time.
So there's still no relief for civilians starving in parts of Homs under siege by government forces. The UN still can't get the authorities to allow trucks in with supplies of food and medicine. But in the war of words in Geneva, the government side blames the opposition for pressing hard for power.
Insisting on an element as if we have come here to meet for 1 hour, to hand over everything to them and then to go back, which shows a lack of maturity.
But the opposition say the Syrian government is now weak and has to negotiate.
Saving Syria really worth every second we spend here, even knowing that sometimes we are moving little or moving nowhere.
So did this first round of talks here achieve anything at all? Well, the UN mediator Lakhdar Brahimi had at least 2 answers to that question. From the point of view of Syrians trapped in the war, he said, our work here must seem far too slow. But he also expressed the hope that if he can get the 2 sides back here again in 10 days' time, they may be able to build on some common ground. James Robbins, BBC News, Geneva.